Batman is one of the most well-known and considered one of the best superheroes of all time. But in a one-on-one fight, could he beat the GOAT?
The notorious Conor McGregor!
Let's first take a look at the tale of the tape. By the way, this is all based off of the Christopher Nolan Batman series. In The Dark Knight Rises, Batman, played by Christian Bale, was 38 years old. He stands at about 6 feet tall, and he was weighing in at around 190 pounds. On the other side, let's take a look at Conor McGregor. Conor walked around at about 170 pounds before cutting weight when he was on his double champ run, but nowadays it's probably closer to 185, give or take. He's looking pretty thick these days. He stands at about 5 feet 9 inches tall, and right now Conor is 36 years old. Now, let's take a look at their training and fighting style. First up is Batman. Batman was trained by the League of Shadows, and from what I've watched, he didn't really do any kickboxing or Muay Thai or any form of wrestling. No judo, folk style, freestyle, Greco-Roman, nothing. I also didn't see him doing any jiu-jitsu, which would put him at a severe disadvantage. But I'm gonna assume he did some of, if not all of this shit at some point. They can only fit so much in a 2-hour-long movie. They did show him learning some ninja shit though, and learning how to be invisible.
I'm here.
To be honest, most of the people he's fought in these movies look like untrained bums. He KOs them within a couple strikes after they throw the sloppiest punches known to man, or they kinda just throw themselves at him one by one. This guy right here lands a nice right hand and it actually sits Batman down. But again, it was pretty sloppy form, no technique behind it. And if Conor lands a clean left hand like that, then it might be over. Batman looks like he has some decent boxing in this scene, but there's not really much going on here. But let's take a look at when he fought Bane. This might just be some of the worst boxing I've ever seen, and I just recently watched Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson. The slowest and sloppiest punches known to man, and then he hit Bane with an absolutely atrocious double leg that somehow actually works. If Bane had any wrestling experience, then he'd know how to sprawl. A good example of this is Kamaru Usman vs. Khamzat Chimaev. Usman sees the level change, kicks his legs back to sprawl, and actually kinda just backs out in a way. But yeah, Bane just falls to the floor. But then... Batman gets thrown out of mount. No technique, no sweep, he just pushes him off. Batman then proceeds to get his back broken.
I broke my back. My back is broken.
But he fights Bane again at the end of the movie, and he kind of gets his get back. He looked a little better here, but it's still pretty shitty form. Eddie Alvarez has better boxing than Bane, and we saw what happened to him. Next up is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor trains in most martial arts, karate, pure boxing, Muay Thai, and in his prime he had a very good karate style. He threw kicks, and lots of them. Switch kicks, hook kicks, high roundhouse kicks, low kicks, teep kicks, side kicks, oblique kicks, and Batman has a bad knee now, so one of those oblique kicks might just put him down. Conor also has some very good grappling. Yes, I know he lost to Khabib. That doesn't mean his wrestling is bad. He actually did a pretty decent job at defending some of Khabib's takedowns. He notices the level change, sprawls, pushes the head down, and gets his leg to the outside. His submission defense is also pretty good, only losing to Khabib via neck crank and Nate Diaz via rear naked choke. He has a couple others, but those were well before the UFC. Now, let's take a look at some notable fights. First up is the Aldo fight. Out the gate, you see Conor is significantly quicker than Batman. Batman just looks slow, kind of like he's stuck in the mud. But Conor's moving in and out, finding his range, and then boom.
Smiling. Oh! Just slapped him!
Right on the money. If Batman decides to blitz in, then this could be him. We saw that right hand by the untrained thug put him down, so he might be in big trouble. We then see a similar scenario with a bigger opponent in Eddie Alvarez. He blitzes in, and
so I had to give him the 3-piece with the soda.
We also saw Eddie go in for a takedown that gets stuffed easily. So Batman's dookie ass double leg or whatever that was isn't sliding around here. Sprawl and fucking brawl, baby. Let's look at someone similar in size to Christian Bale's Batman, Cowboy Cerrone. He stands at around 6 feet 1 inch and got absolutely mauled by Conor. And guys, I think Cowboy has significantly better striking than Batman. I'm working with what I've been shown, and you can't tell me Batman has good striking in these movies. I'm not talking about an animated series or Ben Affleck's Batman, I'm talking about Christopher Nolan's trilogy, and Batman looks slow and sloppy, no technique in those movies. Working off this information, in my opinion, I think Conor McGregor wipes the floor with Batman in a one-on-one fight. Let's make up a super realistic scenario. Let's say Batman comes in because Conor McGregor assaulted an old man. What's new? Conor goes outside and is confronted by Batman. I think Conor would absolutely whoop Batman's ass right there. That's right, I said it. What are you gonna do about it?
Gonna cry?
If this punch sat Batman down, then Batman goes to sleep and won.
I'm gonna KO you inside 1 round.
And you better believe if it goes to the ground, then Batman gets subbed real quick. Dookie ass ground game. If you guys enjoyed this video, then
fucking hit the subscribe, like, and share button.
don't take this too seriously. It's a fictional fight. You know what fictional means? Not real. Fake.
Fugazi, it's fake.
Let me know in the comments who you think would win, and also let me know what videos you guys think I should do next. But that's all I have for you guys today, so I'll see you in the next one.